Hi everybody, it's been so long. Hello, welcome to my channel. If you forgot about me or you're new, my name is Nikki and I'm so glad you're here with me today. I'm in a new environment. I have so much to update you guys on. I don't really talk too much about my personal life, but I just moved into a new place and I'll talk a little bit about that to start. I have Macy here who we'll see how occupied she stays with this new toy I gave her. She's a puppy still, so she's very much all up in your face, that sort of thing. But I thought that I would come on here. I have a basket full of, well, a bin full of Scentsy stuff, candle stuff, home fragrance. So I thought that I would do kind of not a Fragrance Friday. It's gonna be a Fragrance Monday because I think I'm gonna post it on then. Apparently I don't need to sit back because Macy has decided that she's gonna sit back there. I thought that this video would not be edited, but it might be because who knows how long this ball is going to keep her lasting. But if you're wondering why I'm in a new house, basically long story short is I'm going through a divorce and I filed back in early June. I have two daughters, as you have seen on my channel and otherwise, but they are doing okay. And this was a long time coming. It's still very hard because there are multiple feelings involved, but I will say that this move has been nothing but healthy for me and probably the girls as well. And yeah, I'm just, I'll talk a little bit more about that maybe if you guys are interested in hearing about that stuff, but maybe waiting until everything is settled and everything like that. But anyway, that is why I moved here. I am about, I would say about 75% of the way done with getting my house all put together. Maybe when it's 100%, I'll give you guys a little tour, or at least you guys will see little touches here and there of what I've done with this amazing house. Super happy about it. But the real reason why you're here is we're gonna go through some home fragrance here. I also have, gosh, what is on the docket? I have a Stitch Fix waiting for me to try on. I also have a Wantable waiting for me to try on. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? I hope that it was great. Mine was fantastic. I can't even remember the last time I actually posted a video on here, which is so disappointing because I really love filming and talking home fragrance with you guys and geeking out about Disney and travel and all that kind of great stuff. But I'm hoping that now that my life is starting to get back to a somewhat normal, that I can start recording more. So thanks so much if you have stuck around with my absence. I really appreciate it. So why don't we just go through this bin. I only have, most of this stuff is from when I moved in here, which has been, I wanna say maybe I started melting about 10 days ago, probably less than that. It's probably been about a week. I think I moved in here almost 2 weeks ago, So there's not a whole lot because what I melted in the house before, it was a very quick move out. So I kind of just had to get rid of a lot of the empties and things like that. So I apologize, but it just means that this video won't be like 25 minutes long. Anyway, the candle that I burned almost all the way through, you could see that it started getting a little discoloring here, was Leaves. One of my all-time favorite fall scents from Bath & Body Works. This is from last year, I think. Let me see. It was from last year. So the notes on Leaves is crisp red apple, golden nectar, warm clove spice. And this is the most essential or probably most spot on fall candle you could ever find. This is such a great mix of that, like, really not heavy spice, but it is really spiced with that freshness of the tart apples, and there's an earthiness to it. It's really nice. So good. I had no issues burning most of the way down until it started getting a little bit smoky towards the bottom. I think I stopped melting this on Thanksgiving. So it took me all the way through fall. The first week I was here, just really happy with Leaves. This is a must for me every fall. I feel like this has such a cult following. There's not people that just think that Leaves is okay. People either love it or they hate it. There's no in between. So that is the one candle. What I am burning right now, I have 2 candles going on currently. In the main living area, I have peppermint sugar cookie from Bath & Body Works. That is going on and it's great so far. I will review that for you guys next time. And then in my room, I actually have from Homeworks a 3-wick and it's called Boughs of Holly. And so far so good on that too. It is, I thought it was gonna seem a little soapy, but it's a really nice pine scent. So I'll talk about that later. So what else do I have that is non-wax? I have some pods. Let's go through those. In my laundry room, I had First Day of Fall going all day, every day. And this lasted forever. I just recently switched them out the day after Thanksgiving and I easily probably could have gone another few days with these being fine. First Day of Fall is one of my favorite fall Scentsy scents. It's just a great mix of apple, just like the slightest bit of apple, a lot of creamy pumpkin. There's a little bit of like maybe some gourmand cinnamon, not red hot cinnamon, and then a little bit of earthiness and freshness to it. So it's a little bit of a mix of everything. You have that bakery, you have that kind of heaviness of the pumpkin, which is cut with the Christmas or crispness of the apple. Just really well done. So I went through First Day of Fall. This is also a really strong in the pod. So can't recommend it enough. Let's see what else I have. I also, in my daughter Avery's room, I went through Bright Cider Life, which was also such a great performer. I love it in wax. I love it in pod too. This is almost done. I probably could have gotten another day out of it, but this is a really nice cinnamon nutmeg mix. So there's a good mix of spices, but the cider is like a creamed cider. I don't know how else to describe it because it's not like one of those sharp cider scents that you're gonna get. Really love this one. I feel like this is really nice to put in a little girl's bedrooms too, because while it has that spice, it does have that nice creamy bakery cider. Like instead of like, I would almost call it like an apple pie filling type of apple scent. And she really enjoyed it, so did I. And so that's Bright Cider Life. And so right now though, I am doing, where's the other one? I guess I only put one of them in. In my laundry room, I have Mighty Pine going. This is from the 3-pack, not 3-pack, but this was a holiday scent from this year. I think these are still available. Mighty Pine, whoo, it is strong. I haven't melted it in wax yet, but I can smell this all the way. So I have a fairly large separate laundry room, and I have a long hallway right here, and right outside here, I can smell it. It is strong, and I love that because pods are kind of expensive. They're $10 for a 2-pack. You don't have to put one in there. I put both in the diffuser. This will probably take me to pretty close to Christmas time. And it is just exactly what it says. It is perfect pine tree. It smells amazing and I really like it. It's clean. It is, there's nothing extra in this pine scent. It's wonderful. So that is Mighty Pine. It's a Scentsy 2-pack. If you didn't know, I am a Scentsy consultant, but I'm very honest with my reviews. I always say that every video because I feel like I should probably let you guys know that part of me. But like I said, I give honest reviews on everything. If you don't already have an amazing consultant, I'll leave my link down in the description box below. But if you already do have an amazing consultant, I'm so happy for you guys. And I hope that this gives you such a great, some great ideas of your next purchase or things that you want to put on your wish list. I didn't put the clamshell in here, but in my daughter's room, I had her choose between Joy and Wonder and Snow-Kissed Cranberry. I always get that confused. Snow-Kissed Cranberry, and she did pick the Snow-Kissed Cranberry. So that is going on in her room, and it smells super sweet. It's like a very sweet cranberry. So it's very sugared cranberry scent. If you love cranberry scents, but you don't like them to be so tart, that is the perfect scent for you. I actually also have it in the car bar going in my car. Same thing. It's not like a heavy tart fruit scent. It is a very much of a sweeter type of fruit scent, if that makes sense. Anyway, so those are my pods. Let's go through just the few clamshells I have here. I'll go with the one that just dropped. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna go through my fall scents first, and then I'll go through what I've been melting since Christmas ended. Let's just go through some of these. Okay, I finished off a bar of birthday wishes. This is in my club. This was the Moment by Moment collection. I wanna say this might still be available, but this is in my club. This is just a beautiful, creamy, funfetti birthday cake. Now, people will say happy birthdays like that. Happy birthday smells to me a little bit more on the drier cake side. This smells more like literally almost like a cake pop. So you have that, you have the cake batter, but you also have that frosting that they kind of put inside the cake pop. Oh my gosh, as I'm dropping everything. And that's what I feel like Birthday Wishes does. I think that it's fantastic. I personally like it more than Happy Birthday. People might agree or disagree, but I really, really enjoy Birthday Wishes. I just felt like a bakery scent that day, and this is a perfect vanilla cake scent if you want something like that. Okay, apples and oats. Who doesn't love this? I love apples and oats. Very sad that this did not come back in this fall and winter catalog that's currently going on. It was part of the catalog last fall and winter, but I'm so glad I had it in my club because this, I feel like on cold, it's okay. It's kind of generic, but when you melt it, it's like the most perfect scent of like, you have those apple cinnamon oatmeal in the slow cooker sort of thing, and you wake up in the morning and you smell that. This is exactly what apples and oats smells like, and I love it. So I'm so glad that I still get a bar of this every quarter in my club because I can't be without it. Excellent. Okay, I also have apple cherry strudel. Speaking of amazing, this one is also one of my all-time favorites. So it is exactly what it says. It's an apple cherry strudel. First, you're gonna get, on initial scent, you're gonna get that cherry. You're gonna get that, it's not like an almond cherry, it's like a cherry filling that you get in like a pie or a turnover. That's what you're gonna get first. So it's cherry. It should be cherry apple strudel in my opinion, but I digress. Then you're gonna get that apple, and it's that apple pie filling again. It's like almost like what you smell in a moon pie, and then you get that wonderful, flaky pastry note that almost has like a drizzle of like vanilla frosting on top. This is absolutely beautiful. You need to pick this up if you have not tried it and you like bakery scents. That is apple cherry strudel. All right, what other? Oh, just one bite from the Disney Villains collection. This is my second favorite from the Disney Villains collection. Poor Unfortunate Souls is number 1 for me. This is number 2, and then Mistress of Evil is number 3. Everyone that I have ever talked to disagrees with me on that. They think that, oh my gosh, how much do you have left? You should see what she has destroyed of this ball already. I have to keep an eye out so she doesn't like choke on pieces or anything like that. Oh my goodness. But at least she's leaving me alone. Anyway, this is just apples and cinnamon, but it's done very nicely. This is a very generic scent, but it's strong and it is so pretty and well done that I really enjoy this. I'm really glad that this came back and was re-released because I definitely picked up a couple of these, and that's just one bite with the beautiful evil queen there. Apple butter frosting. So I still have half of this left. I have this currently going, which is weird because it's a more of like what I would say a fall scent, although I feel like I could melt this any time of the year. I have that in my bedroom, and I also have it in the bathrooms. And this is, oh, it's so good. It's a little bit on the lighter side. So if you're gonna put this in one warmer and expect it to fill like a large living room, it's probably not gonna do that. But it's gonna fill up your bathrooms. It's gonna probably fill up a small bedroom. It's a great mixer, and this is an apple cinnamon buttercream scent, and it is so good. No, you do not miss that buttercream because it is in there. When it says frosting, you smell that frosting, but it doesn't lose the apples and cinnamon. It's fantastic. I hope that this is not too distracting. But you know what? She's occupied and I'm happy. She's letting me do this. So I don't know how much longer that's gonna last. So let me get through this. Pumpkin cinnamon swirl. For some reason this year, I was not like grabbing the pumpkin scents at all. I don't know, do not know why, but I finally was like, you know what? I have this pumpkin cinnamon swirl. I am going to melt it, which I've always liked it, but I was so glad I did because it just made me smile. Oh my gosh, speaking of making me smile, this puppy is probably making me smile with how ridiculous she is being right now. She took off all the paper or all the fuzziness to the ball. So all it is the rubber now. Don't eat that, okay? Let me put that over here. Here, eat that. I don't want you choking on that. See what happens when you don't have your kids with you, but you have your dog with you, and this is what happens. Anyway, pumpkin cinnamon swirl, the best way I can describe this is a pumpkin Cinnabon. You're gonna get that nice cinnamon in there. It's sweet cinnamon. And then you're gonna get that nice pastry doughy scent, but then with sweet, nice pumpkin. It's not gonna be that canned pumpkin that you're used to or that some of these come across. No, this is so nicely done. This is one of my favorite car bar scents actually, because it lasts a really long time and it smells super authentic. So pumpkin cinnamon swirl, one of my favorite pumpkin scents. Let's see, do I have any more? Oh, I do. I have 2 more. That means I only have 3 Christmas scents. That makes sense. Okay, Cider Mill. Cider Mill is a dupe for pumpkin apple from Bath & Body Works. So if you like pumpkin apple, hopefully she doesn't knock down my tripod as she gets her ball. Here. There you go. Sorry, that probably knocked or messed with that. Anyway, that's exactly what this is. It's beautiful apples first. It's like a, can you do that over here, please? I don't want your, you chewing in my ear. It's a beautiful, I would say more like a Macintosh or Brayburn apple, not Granny Smith. It has pumpkin, but it's a spiced pumpkin. Okay, Macy. Oh, she has her head on me now. How can I say no? Anyway, beautifully spiced. Amazing. You do get a little bit of clove from it, so it's going to be on the heavier spice side. It's not like all sweet spice. But I love Cider Mill so much. I love it in cleaning. I love it in wax. I love it in car bar. It's amazing. So if you like pumpkin apple from Bath & Body Works, I think you're really going to love Cider Mill. So on actual Thanksgiving, I had jeweled pomegranate going. Usually I'll do like a cranberry scent because I love, oh my gosh, she will not stay put. I love cranberry for Thanksgiving. I feel like cranberry is the perfect Thanksgiving scent instead of Christmas. But I didn't feel like pulling any of my cranberry because I feel like jeweled pomegranate is such a great berry fall scent. So it's in my club. I don't know how long it's going to stay in my club because I do have a couple bars of it still, and I'm just not sure if I'm going to keep it or not. But I do love this scent. This is like a dark, plummy pomegranate scent with really nice, like a touch of clove, but mainly cinnamon. And it works so well. Really love jeweled pomegranate. It's just bold and sophisticated instead of that almost like with Perfectly Pomegranate that they have. Perfectly Pomegranate almost smells like fruit snacky, which is amazing. But sometimes when you have fall and holiday time, you want something a little bit more. And that's what I feel jeweled pomegranate does. So that's that. All right. And then I have 3 scents since we are 3 days post Thanksgiving. The first one I did was Pretty in Plaid. This is the first time I ever melted Pretty in Plaid. And can I say I'm so glad that I did? Because this is exactly what it says. It's pretty. It is beautifully done. It is a great balsam tree scent, but there's a little bit of sweetness to it. You sound disgusting with that. It's like pears and maybe a little bit of like strawberry. I don't want to say strawberry though. I want to say it's just the littlest, like almost like something juiced in there. Just like a couple drops of fruit into this. It's nice and strong. I felt like it was a good solid medium, maybe almost a medium high, but not quite. I wouldn't say this is a powerhouse, but I am so glad I tried this. I'm so glad I have another bar of Pretty in Plaid. This is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know, did this come back this fall and winter? I want to say I got this on clearance, but I can't remember. Anyway, if it's still on clearance, grab Pretty in Plaid. I am so glad that I did, and I hope to buy some more. Then yesterday I did Bay, Berry, and Currant. This is part of the Scents of the Season collection from Scentsy for this year. And this is so unique. There is a cool winter scent to this, but it's not like minty. I don't know what bayberry or currant smells like, but this is like a good wreathy holly scent with a little bit of cranberry and a little bit of like woodsy scent, if that makes sense. It is so good. I'm really happy with this. This is a solid medium scent. I don't know if I'll get another one of these, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Bayberry and currant, way better than I thought I was gonna like it. Thumbs up on this. And then finally, I did Disney's Season of Magic bar. This came out with their warmer that they have, which is still available now. I have the warmer and I bought this with it. And this is a great, I feel like this is a good mixed berry with tree, but it's not like balsam. This is more like a fir type of tree, more on the woodsy side than like the needle side. It's very pretty and complex. I wish it was a tad bit stronger. When I came home just a little bit ago, it had already been burning or melting for probably 4.5 hours. And I would say it's medium, if that. It might be on the lighter medium side. I could detect it, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, my house smells amazing sort of thing. So, but I also, my best friend absolutely loves this and she just bought a 6-pack more of these scents. So everyone has a different sniffer. Everyone has different preferences. So do what you're gonna do. But I do recommend at least trying this one out. And that is the Season of Magic from the Disney licensed Scentsy collection. And that is everything that I have here today. I ended up talking for about 22 minutes. That's a long time, more than I thought. But I'm so glad that I got to spend the last few minutes with you guys. Let me know, what did you do for Thanksgiving? What did you melt for Thanksgiving? And what are you melting now as we're gearing up towards Hanukkah and Christmas and New Year's and all this type of stuff? I will be back with you guys hopefully later in the week with a Stitch Fix or Wantable try on. And yeah, thanks so much for the support, and I wish you guys the best, and I'll talk to you guys later. Happy holidays. Bye-bye.